Greece 3, Scotland 2, and just waiting on the Belarus Denmark game to finish. Currently 2 each as it stands. There's about 5 minutes left to play. Added on time, there was 7 minutes, so yeah, 5 minutes to go, 92nd or 93rd minute right now, and really need that game to finish out being 2 each and to get a draw. Otherwise, Scotland chances for qualifying for the World Cup go down drastically, because if Denmark do get a very late winner, then that means basically Scotland can't do anything away in the playoffs, and then they'll still have 2 games that they'll need to win to qualify for the World Cup. But if that game does finish out to be 2 each, which is looking ever so likely, then if Scotland win against Denmark when they play them in a couple of days' time, that they'll go straight through automatic qualifications for the World Cup. So it's very critical right now. The game itself was started off very shaky, very terrible. Scotland, that was probably one of the worst starts I've really seen Scotland put in a long time, to be honest. Geese were just smashing them, dominating them, all over them. And Scotland was just all over the place, really. Then the goal came in the 6th minute, and just bad defending and easy enough. And then Gordon was pretty good in the first half. I thought he saved Scotland a couple of times. A lot more bad defending. I think every defender, maybe Hickey was the only one I didn't really see any mistakes from him. The rest I've seen a couple of mistakes from. Midfield was kind of non-existent in the first half as well. And yeah, Scotland kind of lucky not to be 2-3-0 down that first half. McTominay did rattle the bar at the end of the half, just slightly too close, I would say. Otherwise, that would be going in, or at least clipping the inside of it. Adams had a big chance, but the defender kind of put his body on the line to kind of block it twice. I can't remember if that was in the first half or second half, but either way, is should really be doing a wee bit better there. And then 57th minute, Greece actually go 2-0 up, and it's kind of weird at that point because I'm sure Scotland were started the second half pretty well, so you actually seemed more likely that Scotland were going to get the equaliser than Greece actually getting the second at that point compared to the first half, but it was the exact opposite. And then any chances of Scotland getting back into this game are finished at this point, 3-0 or so you would think. And this is a great strike at the 63rd minute outside the box, but Craig Gordon, he was really solid that game, but he really needs to be doing better for this shot, personally. And then, but only like 1 or 2 minutes later, Gannon Doak does it very well, gets a consolations, you were thinking at that point, to make it 3-1 to Greece. And then, but only about 5 minutes later, in the 69th odd minute, I believe it was Robertson put the great delivery ball in the box, and Ryan Christie up with a very good header. And to make it 3-2, and you're thinking at this point, from 3-0 down, looking out the game, and you didn't really see Scotland getting back into the game, well, I didn't anyway, to being 3-2, 20 minutes to go, and it's looking more likely you are going to get the equaliser at that point. But 3 minutes later, Shea Adams had a really, he misses a big chance. I can't remember who it was. Somebody just squares it to him, and then he takes a touch when he just needs to hit it. If he hits his first time, he scores. Scotland 3 each, then they can draw. No, Scotland 3 each, then they can. I don't know. Basically, he really has to do better there. And that is confirmation that the other game has finished 2 each. So yeah, Scotland just need to win against Denmark, and then they'll be through top of the group. And then the 83rd minute, Greece actually get a red card. I can't remember if it was a second yellow or a second yellow or a straight red, but was maybe a wee bit harsh. And yeah, overall, players I would pick out, Gordon, he was going to be man of the match up until the point where that third goal that Greece scored. I think he should be doing better. Otherwise than that, probably second best performer. Gannon Doak just needs to work in his final delivery. He's very good on the ball, running forward and takes people on. Just the final ball sometimes it just isn't there, and he's to kind of work on that a wee bit. But yeah, I'd probably just give it to Doak slightly for the man of the match. But overall, need to beat Denmark. Otherwise, I genuinely am from seeing that way that game went, I don't see Scotland qualifying if they don't beat Denmark. It's very critical that they win at Hampden against Denmark. So here's hoping they do.